Welcome back to Outriders. Again, we are on Reddit. This is part 3 of the mini-series. I say mini-series, I'll be doing more Reddit videos. I've done previous ones. But this is a 3-part mini-series because I simply went through Reddit for about 5-10 minutes, found 24 posts within the span of a day or two from people within the community, and there are a lot of issues and stuff. So I thought I'd break it up into 3 videos instead of one really long one. And this is the final 8 posts. So again, as always, credit to the people on Reddit. You can see their usernames and stuff above the posts. And ignore that red bar at the very top. That's just saying that my account's been suspended from Reddit. I don't even know what I did. It was well over a year ago when this happened. I don't remember anything. And obviously there's no description on Reddit as to why I got banned. I just did. I tried asking them and yeah, I got no response. And before we jump into this video, make sure you are subbed to the channel, turn notifications on. And if you want to support me as a creator, there are channel memberships, Patreon and a merch store you guys can take a look at in the description. Remember, all of that stuff is optional, and without further ado, let's jump into it. This first one, To Infinity and Beyond. We all know Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear. I wanted a jump mechanic in the game, but this is ridiculous. And we've seen this one before, and I'm just going to put a little disclaimer out there. A couple of people said in the comments when they saw this first one that there are coffee spilt. So guys, put your coffees down because this is insane. We're going to jump into it. Let's make it full screen. So you ready for this? Coffee's on the side for a second. Ready, go. Let's have a look. And they're gone. Don't lead enemies to your allies. Yeah, because they've done it out of choice, haven't they? My God, this game. They literally stayed up in the air. They got like 7 seconds airtime. Just look at the state of that. They can see everything. Look at all those buildings in the background and stuff. Things that the player will never see. But yeah, that is mad. They literally got like 7 seconds of airtime. In a game that's for racing with jumps, you don't even often see 7 seconds of airtime. So the mechanic in Outriders is fucking mental. But it leads for some good entertainment. If there's literally one thing this game gives, that is just constant surprises of all these different bugs that people encounter that are sometimes full of humour. So, number 2, and I'm very, very happy I'm recording this on a Saturday. All 3 of these have been recorded on the same day. Grinded out some more memes, and you've got to remember, with Outriders and their subreddit, it's the weekend. People are allowed to post memes. They're not allowed to post them during the week, and I mean with my previous Reddit videos, we have seen that there are no memes. It's literally just video clips. But I mean, we make memes out of them anyway. But it's the weekend, people are allowed to post memes. So we're going to take a look at some of these. Grinded out some more memes. Legendaries in Outriders, bit of Doctor Strange going on there. Then we have, I've been grinding on challenge tier 14 and I'm close to tier 15. I fear no man. But that thing, well, tier 8, it scares me. And then I tried to fix one bug and made 4 more because I'm stupid. That right there is every developer in this company. They literally don't know how to fix a bug without breaking other things in the coding. The next one, what are you planning to do about damage mitigation? We're working on it. What about legendary drop rates? We'll be looking into that as well. Are you going to give refunds? No. They're never going to give refunds. The storefronts, so Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, they're never going to remove it. The game's making a decent amount of money, so you would think they would actually have the decency to actually give people refunds. Cyberpunk did it, PlayStation still won't have that game on their store, and PlayStation have actually just gave, I think it was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, they gave that, like they put it on like PlayStation Now or PlayStation Plus, so CD Projekt Red have one of their games being given to players for free, but the other one, they're not allowed to sell on the platform because of how broken it is. And I mean, I'm going to say that Outriders is definitely up there with like bugs and all that sort of stuff and just breaks in the coding alongside Cyberpunk. So I don't know why they won't take it off the storefront, but that's just how it is. And the next one, me pushing tab to see the quest marker. The actual objective's somewhere else, and then there's a different objective there. I mean, it's so bad with, you press tab, you see the little white line, it'll lead you somewhere, but the quest, like the objective, isn't actually where that line leads you. Like, it's always been so inconsistent and buggy, basically. And that's been there since the launch. That's always been an issue in this game. I mean, you pop up the map, or the quote-unquote map on Outriders and just take a look. It's just like a 2D image of the area you're in with a couple of interactive fast travel points and stuff. It's not really a map at all. And the next one, what is my purpose? And that's legendaries. To be the perfect tease, you seduce people into buying the game and make me easy money. There's only one problem. You're so irresistible, the players will keep grinding even when they know your drop rates are lower than 1%, and it's statistically impossible to get every piece. I mean, I still don't have a death shield. I think there's a lot of legendaries I'm still missing, like 300 hours in on Xbox. And then the legendaries say, now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. And then this one, a little bit dodgy, but Tiago's still selling the same legendaries. Me, I'll suck your dick each time you refresh the legendaries you're selling. Literally, there hasn't been a restock for over 9 weeks. Since the game come out, Tiago has never restocked. And he's a vendor that doesn't restock legendaries. But again, the developers, they're looking into it, they're working on it. And this one, there's PCF at the back, handing over a piece of paper to the players in front. The player opens the piece of paper and it's a mini-map. We are lowering the legendary drop rates. Lowering again? Wow, so evil. No way, we worked so hard on them. And then at the very bottom left, we should be giving them away for free. Idiot. If they get all the legendaries, they'll stop playing the game. So they keep fucking around with the legendaries so that people keep playing, because the developers know, they're not stupid. They know that everyone's after the legendaries. So if everyone gets them all, they might possibly leave because of the bugs and stuff. One of the main reasons looter shooters get played so often is because of the grind to get all the best gear in the game. And legendaries just have that appeal. And then the final one is on the left hand side, legendary design team. In the middle, gameplay design team. And on the right, the map guy. It just, I mean, these memes, this game. Just the fact that there are literally 10 memes that are being made. They are all spot on. I think my favourite one, I'm going to ignore that dick sucking one. My favourite one out of all of these, personally, I mean, I do like that one with the refunds. And then the other one, it's got to be this. I tried to fix one bug and made 4 more because I'm stupid. It's just so accurate. And then here we go, another meme. One more meme for the road boys. Have a great weekend. PCF typing up the loot mechanics so the players can understand. I can't believe they've come out and said that. They actually said the reason legendary drops suck, or the drop rate sucks, is because the players don't understand the inner mechanics of the game. Well, fucking explain them. Another thing is, they say they're going to put out information about these mechanics. Why is it taking so long? It must, like, literally, not even joking, they must not actually know how their own systems work. Because if you have a community manager like the Archon, that shit should be typed up within a day. It shouldn't take so long to explain the mechanics. But I mean, it's been going on for over a week now, and they still haven't given us information. And then here, we do have another one. The files are in the computer. They're just looking in the computer. It's a sneak peek of the PCF devs fixing bugs. Oh, and here we go. It's the weekend. We got ourselves some more memes. This one is literally just the one. It says more memes, but I can only, like, there's not a button to press to go to more like there was with the previous lot. So you got one person, I can't find the one piece I need for my build. I'm only getting 1 Lego for each CT15. I hate the word Lego. Just say legendary. That's my opinion. Don't start getting all ratty in the comments. And then I'm only getting cannonball gear. You guys can sign in. And I've seen this film before. I can't remember what film it's from. But they all go on like some weird road trip sort of thing, because I'm pretty sure he's in shit. And he gets all of them to team up with him. I can't remember exactly how it goes. I've seen the film before. I can't remember what it's called. But that is a spot on meme. You've got one person looking for one piece they need for their build. Then you've got another person only getting 1 legendary. I mean, that's even stretching it too far, getting 1 legendary for each CT15. A lot of people don't get legendaries. Then you've got someone only getting cannonball gear. I mean, that happens for a lot of players. And then you've got someone questioning, well, why are you lot moaning? At least you can sign in. Right, and then the next one, we have 2 more after this one. This one change made this patch fantastic for Xbox users. I'm so glad they changed the terminology on the sign-in screen. Now we can stare at connecting to back-end services for 5 minutes instead of authenticating before it tells us we can't connect to the servers. Makes the whole patch worth it. Outstanding. And I mean, if you haven't picked up on the sarcasm, then wow. Someone goes, PS, I make jokes because if I don't, I might smash my Xbox into a million pieces if I see could not connect to Outriders servers one more fucking time. So angry, Scott Smash. Yeah, none of the sign-in issues have been fixed, which is just absurd. I've stopped many play sessions from repeatedly having to sign in, many others as well, or are as well. This whole game is a back-end service and not the good kind. So, on to the penultimate. And this one is, well, I'm out. List of things the game needs right now. Fix the one-shot killing you bullshit. Raise the legendary drop rate big time. Take a look at mobs damage because some of them are way OP. Tiago store rotates. Fix the damage mitigation. Increase damage done by your characters because it sucks to output 0 damage. Support the bloody game with more updates and content because people actually want to continue playing it. This means also other endgame content that isn't a fucking run and gun max DPS beat the timer crap. Welcome to Outriders. Fix the connection issues. Peer-to-peer, they can't do that. Do something about your shitty netcode. Again, can't do that. Stop patronising the community because they are pissed off that you had a gem of a game and fucked it. See No Man's Sky for reference. Didn't No Man's Sky just recently release a really good update? They had so much backlash when the game first launched, but they overhauled it and they made it a fucking good game. I mean, granted, games shouldn't take extra time after being launched to get into a good state, but it happened with No Man's Sky. And the one-shot killing you bullshit is just because the devs don't actually listen to feedback. Raising the legendary drop rate big time, they're probably just going to add like an extra 0.5% or something to it. Or just make it really good for a couple of days and then slowly make it drop off again. The same as how the Division 2 started doing that sort of stuff. Some of the mobs being way overpowered, that's just typical of this game. Realistically, I don't think they'll ever look into it. Tiago store rotating, yeah, they're not going to do that. Because then everyone would be able to get all the legendaries and leave the game. Fixing damage mitigation, I mean, technically damage mitigation has been fixed. It's just because the enemies hit multiple times and you only ever see one attack. They stated that stuff themselves. I think there's a couple of other things I've spoken to people about in the comments about it. But at the end of the day, it's mostly just because the enemies have multiple attacks and you only ever see one hit. And increasing damage done by your characters because it sucks to output 0 damage, that's another server issue. And supporting the bloody game with more updates and content because people actually want to continue playing it, that's never going to happen because they've literally got a skeleton crew working on it whilst they're focusing on their 2 upcoming games that are releasing in the next 3 years. And then other endgame content that isn't a fucking run and gun max DPS beat the time of crap. I mean, they're not going to ever change that. And if they do DLC and release new expeditions, they'll have really stingy timers and be the same thing. But then they carry on to say, until devs pull their heads out of their asses, I'm done with the game. Devs, also take note, the gaming community genuinely likes Outriders. You are copping flack here, not because of a toxic community, but because you are doing everything wrong. People really want to play the game and everyone has genuinely had fun playing it up until the broken endgame. This is why people are ripping on you guys. If you had listened to the 3 crucial things that needed to be done and addressed them first, legendary drop rates, broken damage taken and given, and rotations at the shop, then people would be like, shit, the devs are on board here, and you wouldn't have been roasted so much. Coming out and saying you don't understand the loot system and shit like that is just patronising and shows a lack of caring about your game and the community. I mean, from the get-go, they shouldn't have lied about a lot of the stuff in this game. They've said so many things that's just complete bullshit, and everyone just fell for it, and now look at them, they're all sitting on the fucking beach, pina coladas, all that sort of stuff, grabbing a suntan, and just laughing at the player base that are continuing to play, because at the end of the day, PCF and Square Enix do not give a shit. And that's never going to change. It's going to be the same with their future releases. I mean, just look at the state of the game as Square Enix go, this is our next major franchise. And then the final post, until I leave it a couple of days, come back, have a look and see what we can find. Anyone know how to deal with connecting to backend services? Trying to load in, I keep getting stuck at the connecting to backend services screen. Not my Wi-Fi, as I can load into every other game at a displayed 145 up and enough down to not lag. Tried restarting more than 15 times to no avail. I'm afraid I'll have to re-download, so hopefully someone else has a suggestion or fix before I do. Just stop what you are doing. There is no point reinstalling because it's not going to change. It's an internal issue with signing in that they don't know how to fix. That was amazing. I scrolled down and the original poster says, in case anyone gets in the same boat, I had to restart my Wi-Fi twice, Xbox 4 times, game 20 plus times to realise the order is restart your Xbox so everything is closed, log out your main and into an alt account, press A to sign in, sign into main and press A again to sign in, then hope it works, as 3 out of 4 times it didn't. And my god, what a fucking workaround just to log into the game. And then someone put you must, and then I clicked on it already, but after revealing the spoiler it says solve the puzzle. You know them fantastic combat puzzles that they put into this game. Oh my god, I mean, there's always surprises and entertainment coming out of Reddit. I thoroughly enjoyed looking through these 24 posts, adding in the couple of Discord ones, or the single Discord one and the couple from Twitter. But yeah, that was a couple of days worth of posts from Reddit that I decided to click on and bring to your attention. I always do this sort of stuff to basically give a voice to the people that just share on Reddit hoping for someone to pay attention. And I also like bringing it to everyone's attention that there are way more bugs than we might personally experience. If you haven't seen the other 2 videos I did, they will be on the channel already. But that is going to do it for this one. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it.